Hello my dear students, I hope you all are fine and at the top of your health. I wish you the best of the time whenever you are watching this video. Now today we are going to start a new lesson, that is Heron's formula. A very nice lesson, short and very important lesson. This deals with, actually the lesson deals with area of triangle. Finding areas of triangles, and especially when sides of triangles are known. Of course, you know that triangle has how many? 3 sides. When you know the measurement of 3 sides, at that time what is the area of the triangle, that is what we have to know. Now actually, what is Heron's formula? If you consider that, see, if we have got any triangle, it can be any triangle. Triangle, the side of triangle is A, the measurement of this side is B and this side is C, whichever the triangle is. Then the first thing that you have to understand is we have to find S. S is semi-perimeter of the triangle. Semi-perimeter means what? Semi-perimeter means half of the perimeter. Perimeter is sum of all the sides. The perimeter is sum of all the sides means A plus B plus C. This is the perimeter of the triangle. Semi-perimeter is half the perimeter means A plus B plus C upon 2. This you will have to find first. First you will have to find S. This is the basic requirement. And then the formula of area of triangle will be equal to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C and square root of this whole thing. This is the formula. This S will come and sit over here, and these ABCs will come and sit over here. And solve this, you will get the area of triangle. This is Heron's formula. You have got 2 steps. In first step you have to find S. In second step you have to find area of triangle. This is Heron's formula. So we can proceed with the exercise, that is exercise 12.1. I request you all people, you all students, to take your textbook with you, because I don't think that this will be clearly visible on this video. So I'll read out the question for you all people. Kindly hold your textbooks in front of you. You can pause the video if your textbook is not ready, and get the video, get the textbook and come back. Okay. Now actually speaking, the first question is not really a very good question to start with. First question is not, even the second question is not really very good question to start with. I don't know why they have given in this pattern. We can go and start with question number 3, my dear students. I will definitely explain you, solve question number 1 and question number 2. But first I will start with question number 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will go to question number 1 and 2. Okay, my dear students. So let us consider question number 3. In question number 3, there is a slide in a park. Slide means, you know, slide in a park. We have a slide ride. In our Indian language we call it Ghasargundi. One of the side walls, there is a slide in a park. One of the slide walls has been painted, but this is not Ghasargundi, this is just a slide. Just a slide, not a typical Ghasargundi, forget. But whatever they are telling, that when this is there, on the walls they have painted with some message, keep the park green and clean. Something of this sort. Keep the park green and clean. If the sides of the wall are, this is 15 meters, this side is 11 meters, and this side is 6 meters. Like now, this is a triangle. Find the area painted in color. This is the area which is painted in color. That means this is nothing but a triangle. This is nothing but a triangle. So we have to find the area of this triangle by using this formula. Okay. So what I will do first is that I will write A is equal to anything you can take 15, B is equal to 11, C is equal to 6. Fine. S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2, 15 plus 11 plus 6 upon 2. Now here we will get 15 plus 11, 15 plus 25, 26 plus 6, 32 upon 2. Okay, that is equal to 16. This is S. S is equal to 16 meters. Fine. Now area of triangle, by better write over here by Heron's formula. Area of triangle is equal to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C and square root of this. Fine. Therefore, now you will solve this. S is 16 into 16 minus A is 15, 16 minus B is 11, 16 minus C is 6. These are the values, and then you will have the square root of this. Fine. This is substitution. Fine. Now if you go to solve this, area of triangle is equal to 16 minus 1, 15 is 1 into 16 minus 11 is 5, 16 minus 6 is 10. This is the value. Okay. Now what you can do is that you can directly, if you want, you can find square root from here. There are two ways of doing this. Okay. Directly means what? Actually speaking, area of triangle, 16 into 1 is 16 into 5 into 10. See, the square root of this is very much, 4. It is 4. Okay. And what you will do is that this goes out. Inside what remains is 5. And this 10 can be factorized further. You know that 10 can be factorized further. Factorized with the help of prime numbers. 2 5s are 10. Again this 5 will go out of the radical. So what you will get is 4 is already present outside. This 5, I understand. Do you understand? This 10 I factorized, and that's why I got this 5 into 2. I am writing in place of this 10. 16 has gone outside. 4. 16 went outside the radical. That's why I wrote 4 over here, because square root of 16 is 4. Then only 1 5 is staying inside. That I wrote over here. And then instead of 10 I am writing 5 into 10, 5 into 2. This also goes outside. 4 into 5 root 2. So area of triangle is equal to 20 root 2 meters. Okay, my dear students. See, if you have got any confusion, I am again solving this. 16 into 5 into 10. There are various ways of solving this. 16 into 5 into 10. So try to understand. Actually the smartness is that whosever square root you can find, just take it out. Just take it out. If you don't want to take it out now, it is confusing you, forget. Otherwise the rest all you go on factorizing. 5 cannot be factorized because 5 is a prime number, and 10 can be factorized as 5 into 10. You can even write 2 into 5. It is not a botheration at all. Multiplication is same. Now whosever pairs you can make, those go outside. 16 goes outside because the square root is known, it goes outside. 5 is making a pair, so that becomes 1 and goes outside. 2 does not have a pair, that's why it remains inside. So area of triangle will be equal to 4 5s are 20 root 2 meter. This is the way of finding the square root. I hope you all are getting this. You can find it in any way. Okay. So, but this is the area of triangle. Therefore, the area painted, area painted in color is equal to 20 root 2 meters. Only thing you have to be careful is about the unit, that everybody is in meter, 15 meter, 11 meter, 6 meter. As long as everybody is in meter, you can solve it easily. What happened to this? Okay, now we proceed further with for question number 4. Okay, now I hope you all are getting that when the sides of the triangles are known, how you can find the area of the triangle. I hope you all are understanding that. That's why I took this basic question first, and now we can proceed for some slight extra difficulty. Question number 4. Find the area of triangle, two sides of which are 18 centimeter and 10 centimeter, and perimeter is 42 centimeter. Okay, so here in given what you will have, two sides means you can take any. A is equal to 18 centimeter, B is equal to 10 centimeter. C is not given, but then perimeter of triangle is given 42 centimeter, and you have to find the area of triangle. Okay, this we have to find. So now we know that for finding area of triangle by Heron's formula, we require A, B and C also. C is not given to us, but perimeter is given to us. Now as I have told you first, perimeter of triangle by formula it is equal to what? Only A plus B plus C. Semi-perimeter is perimeter upon 2. A plus B plus C is the perimeter. Now this perimeter of triangle is given to me, it is 42, A is 18, B is 10, and then this is C. So 42 is equal to 18 plus 10, 28 plus C. 28 goes on the other side. You get over 28, 38, 39, 40, 49, 42. That will be 14 is equal to C. So now we have got A is equal to 18, B is equal to 10, and C is equal to 14 centimeter. This you have got now. Fine. So now you have got all the necessary information A, B, C, and now you can proceed to find area of triangle by the Heron's formula. But for that again you require S. S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. You don't have to actually now write A, B, C over here because you already have A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C is actually perimeter 42 upon 2. 2 2s are 4, 1. Therefore S is equal to 21 centimeter. Important information you should always bracket. Now you can write by Heron's formula, area of triangle is going to be equal to S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Take the square root of this. Area of triangle, what is S? 21 into 21 minus A is 18, 21 minus B is 10, 21 minus C is 14. Right? A, B, C. I have just done substitution. Should write over there. So next what you will get, area of 21 minus 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, that is 3. 21 minus 10 will give you 11, 14, 7. You have to find the square root of this. See, now if you think about finding the square root, this is a proper prime number, you cannot factorize this. This is a proper prime number, you cannot factorize this. You cannot. Only thing is that you can factorize this. 21 is equal to 7 into 3. This is the only thing that you can factorize. Otherwise, this 3 you can't factorize. I am copying down. This 11 also I am copying down, and this 7 also I am copying down. Now this 7 will go out, this 3 will go out. Because 11 does not have any pair, it will stay inside. So what do you get is area of triangle is equal to 7 3 that 21 root 11 square centimeter. This is the area of triangle. Fine. Therefore This is the answer. Okay, fine, my dear students. I hope you all are getting this. Now we can proceed for the fifth question, which again is not at all difficult, but same what they are doing is they are trying to make it slightly complex in different way. Now instead of giving the sides of triangle, they have given ratios of triangle. Sides of triangle are in the ratio 12:17:25. That is, we can say A:B:C is equal to 12:17:25. First side is to second side is to third side is equal to 12:17:20. Whenever ratio is given, try to understand A is not equal to 12. Remember that. Definitely 12 is going to help you to reach to A, but 12 is not necessarily A. Okay, you know, this is my favorite example. When they give you the question that father's age to son's age is 3:1, the ratio is 3:1. Does this mean that father's age is 3 years, son's age is 1 year? It is not possible. Actually, father's age is something 3 multiplied by some number, let it be x, and 1 multiplied by the same number, 1x. There has to be a common multiple, which a common multiple means a one number which has to be, which is same number, which will go and multiply with 3 also. That same number will go and multiply with 1 also, and then you will get the actual ages of father and the actual ages of son. That is the meaning of a ratio. There is a common multiple existing. The term common multiple means don't get confused or get scared of this word common multiple. Common multiple means it is same for both. Here there are 3 people, 3 terminologies, 3 numbers in ratio. So that common multiple will be the number which is same for first term, second term, third term, for all the 3 numbers. That common number is a common multiple, means that same number is going to multiply with 12, same number is going to multiply with 17, and that same number is going to multiply with 25. Then we will get the original values of A, B, C. That is the meaning of that ratio. Ratio means this much. So here we will tell because we don't know what is the common multiple, let the common multiple be equal to K. Always remember, this will go in series. They always go, first statement is this, second statement is this. Therefore, A is equal to what? This K is going to multiply 12K. B is equal to what? 17K. It is going to this K is going to multiply with everybody, and then I will get the original values 25K. Of course, I know that this, even now I don't understand them, but they are going to exist like this. And the next they are telling its perimeter is 540 centimeter. Now, perimeter of triangle, actually by formula it is A plus B plus C. But perimeter of triangle is given, that is equal to 540 centimeter. This is given. Therefore, I will get, instead of this I will write 540 over here, A plus B plus C. But I know the values of A, B and C. What are they? 12K. I will write with K. I know they are not complete values, but this will definitely take me to a complete value. 540. Now these are like terms, 12K, 17K, 25K. So 12 plus 17 plus 25 can take place. 12 plus 17 is 12 plus 10, 22 plus 7, 29. Okay, 29 plus 25 will give me 29 plus 25, 54 I suppose. Yes, 54K. Okay, 29, 39, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, right, 54K. So now 54 will go on the other side. I will get 540 upon 54 is equal to K. 54 ones are, 54 tens are. Therefore, K is equal to 10. I have got the common multiple, this K. Now I told you this K will go and multiply with each and every number. The same K, 10 will go and multiply with 12, 10 will go and multiply with 17, 10 will go and multiply with 25, and then I will get the values of A. A is equal to what now? 12K. is equal to 12 into 10 is equal to 120 centimeter. B is equal to what? 17K. 17 into 10 is equal to 170 centimeter. C is equal to 25K is equal to 25 into 10 is equal to 250 centimeter. I have got the values of A, B and C. Now same Heron's formula. For proceeding with Heron's formula, first I have to find S. S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. See, remember S is nothing but semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter means half of the perimeter. Semi means half. Semi-circle means half of circle. Okay. So A plus B plus C, perimeter I have already known. Perimeter is given to me 540 upon 2. That will give me 2, 2s are 4, 7s are 0s are centimeter. This is semi-perimeter I have got. Now area by Heron's formula, I should bring it to notice that I am solving this with the help of Heron's formula. Area of triangle is actually going to be S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Square root of this. This is going to be S is equal to 270. 270 minus A is 120. 270 minus B is 170. 270 minus C is 250. Square root of this whole thing. Fine, this is area of triangle. Again I get area of triangle is equal to, now 270, remember this is all under the radical. 270 minus 120, 270 minus 100, 170, 170 minus 20, 150. Okay, you can do it if I am faster, so you can do it separate subtraction over there. 270 minus 170, 270 minus 100, 170, 170 minus 70, 100. 270 minus 250 will give you 20. This is again I have to write it under the radical. Now everything can be factorized over here. Don't worry, you can do everything over here. 270 if I go to factorize, I am purposely doing it over here in front of you so that you know what is happening. So first I factorize 270. 2 1s are 2, 3s are 2, 5s are, that is all. 8, 9, 3, 4s are 3, 5s are 3, 15s are 3, 5s are 5, 1s are. So what do I get? 2, 1, 2, 3 3s and 1, 5. This is I am getting instead of 270. Now I go for 150. 2 75s are, now 2 cannot take place. 3 2s are 6, 5s are 5, 5s are 5, 1s are. Means 1, 2. Again this is instead of 150 I am writing 1, 2, 1, 3 and 2 5s. 100 you can directly take the square root of 100 is 10. Okay. So you can directly take that out. So you don't have to actually factorize that. Okay. We can just keep it like that. Just it should not confuse us. That's why 100 we can directly take the square root of 100 is 10. 20 now. 2 10s are, 2 5s are, 5 1s are. So that becomes into 2 2s and then 1 5. I have to take the square root of this whole thing. So area of triangle, I will purposely take out this 100 first, that will become 10. Now see these 2 2s will get out becoming 1 2. These 2 3s will get out becoming 1 3. These 2 3s will again get out becoming 1 3. These 2 5s will get out becoming 1 5. Then I have 5. 1. These 2 will become 1 and get out as becoming 1 5. And these 2 2s will get out becoming 1 2. Nothing is remaining. Everybody has formed a pair and has got out of the radical successfully. So area of triangle, I have to just multiply all this. 2, I will multiply the 5 5 are 25, 25 2s are 50. 50 3s are 150. 150 2s are 300. 300 3s are 900. 900 into 10, 9,000. What is that? Centimeter square or square centimeter. You can write anything. Okay, this is the answer of this, which is the fifth question. Okay, so we have finished with the fifth question. Now we can proceed for the sixth question. Sixth question is actually again simple. All these questions, only third question is such that A, B and C are separately given, properly given. In A they have given two sides and not given the third side, but they have given the perimeter. In fifth one they have given all the three sides in ratio, which one we did now. And in sixth one, an isosceles triangle has perimeter. Again here they have given perimeter is equal to 30 centimeter. And this is an isosceles triangle, they are telling. Perimeter is equal to 30 centimeter. Each of equal side is 12 centimeter. So these are the equal sides. These are 12 centimeter each. Third side we don't know. Find the area of the triangle. So supposing if this is A and this we require the third side. Okay. So what we will tell over here, again, perimeter of triangle is equal to A plus B plus C actually. That is equal to A plus C, since A is equal to B is given. This is given. So instead of B I can write A, or instead of A I can write B. You could have taken anything, B plus C or A plus C, any one thing. Therefore perimeter of triangle is equal to 2A plus C. Fine. So perimeter of triangle, A is 12, the congruent sides are 12, 2 into 12 plus C. The perimeter of triangle is equal to 24 plus C. But perimeter of triangle is equal to 30 is given. Therefore 30 is equal to 24 plus C. 30 minus 24 is equal to C. C is equal to 6. Like this you have got the value of C. So now you know you have got all the three sides, 12, 12 and 6. That's all. Now you can use Heron's formula and proceed, but before that you have to find S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. A plus B plus C, the perimeter is equal to 30 upon 2 is equal to 15 centimeter. Now you will use by Heron's formula. What do you get? Area of triangle S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus B, and then you have to find the square root of this. Area of triangle is equal to S is what? 15. 15 minus A is 12. We have taken same. And then C is 6. You have to again take the square root of this afterwards. The area of triangle, 15 into 15 minus 12 is 3. Again this is 3. This is 15 minus 6 will give you 9. 9. Again the same thing, this you can find the square root. I will not touch that, but I will factorize 15. You know factorize 15, 3 into 5. This is in place of this. Then this 3's can be written again, and this 9 I will bring as it is. So what do I get now? Area of this 2 will get out of the radical, 3. This 9 will get out of the radical, but finding the square root of 9 is 3. 5 3s are 15 will stay inside the radical because they don't have the pairs. So what do I get? Area of triangle is equal to 9 root 15 centimeter square. Okay, with this we have finished the sixth question. Now I think that you will be able to handle the first and the second question. Question number 1. See here what they are telling. A traffic signal board indicating school ahead is an equilateral triangle. Okay, this is a traffic signal board which is basically a equilateral triangle which is showing school ahead. It is written on the board. Fine. With side A, this is A, this is A and this is A. All the sides are A. Find the area of the signal board using Heron's formula. First of all, you have to use this and find the area of the signal board. So here we don't have any values, we will have to use Heron's formula and find this. So we know, first I have to find, now here side is equal to A, centimeter, meter, nothing there, but centimeter, fine. Now what we will get, S is equal to what? 3 sides, A plus B plus C, but actually it is A plus A plus A. A plus A plus A upon 2. That will give you 3A upon 2. Remember that. A plus A 3A upon 2 centimeter. This is semi-perimeter that you have got. Now you will use by Heron's formula. Area of triangle is going to be equal to S into S minus A. This is by formula. This formula you should remember. You will get area of triangle is equal to S is what? 3A upon 2. In one bracket you will get again S minus A. That is nothing but 3A upon 2 minus A is A only. Second side again is 3A upon 2 minus A. Third side also is 3A upon 2 minus A. Because these are all same. A, B, C are same. Are you getting? In place of S I am writing 3A upon 2. A is come down, minus A. Another bracket, in place of S I am writing 3A upon 2. Minus, again B is A. S again 3A upon 2. Minus C is again A. And I have to find the square root of this again. Fine. So I will now start solving this. See, this 3A upon 2 is already a simplified thing. I can't do anything over here. But definitely I will have to do this. Cross multiply 3A minus 2A. 3A minus 2A will give me A upon 2. So similarly here also I will get A upon 2. And here also I will get A upon 2. Because it is the same value, 3A minus 3A upon 2 minus A, 3A upon 2 minus A, 3A upon 2 minus A. If this 3A upon 2 minus A is A upon 2, so this also will be 3A minus 2A upon 2, A upon 2, 3A minus 2A upon 2, A upon 2. Go on. Fine. So area of triangle is equal to. Now if you will pay attention over here, what things you are getting? 3A into A into A into A upon 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is what you are getting in the numerator and the denominator. Now if I start solving area of triangle, this 2A will become 1A and get out. This 2A will become 1A and get out. In the denominator, these 2 2's will become 1 2 and get out. This 2 2 will become 1 2 and get out. Only 3 is the one who does not have any pair, it will stay inside. Are you getting? See how they are getting out. Whatever is in the numerator, that stays in the numerator. Whatever is in the numerator stays in the numerator. 2 also gets out. So what I get is area of triangle root 3 A square upon 4. Right? A into A square. I am taking root 3 forward. Root 3 A square upon 2 to the 4. This is the area of equilateral triangle. And this is the formula for area of equilateral triangle. Remember this. Root 3 upon 4 A square. Simple. Okay. Now what is the next part of the question they are asking in the first question is that. First of all they are asking find the area of signal board using Heron's formula. Now they are telling if its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of the signal board? This is over. Now the second part they are asking perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to how much they are told? 180 centimeter. What will be the area of the signal board? Now actually speaking, this is what the area of the signal board is. But for finding area of signal board you require A, only A. And what is A? For A, perimeter of equilateral 180 centimeter. So I know perimeter of the area of equilateral triangle. Perimeter is equal to what? A plus A plus A. 3A, only 3A. That is perimeter of equilateral triangle. 3A. Because 180 is what? Perimeter. So I will take formula of perimeter, because 180 is perimeter of equilateral triangle. They have given in the question perimeter is 180 centimeter. Because 180 is perimeter of equilateral triangle, I will take formula of perimeter of equilateral triangle, which is 3a. A plus A plus A. Remember, semi-perimeter is A plus A upon 2. But I won't take this because I don't know the value of semi-perimeter. I know the value of perimeter, 3a. But then perimeter of equilateral triangle they have given is this already I have written up. Therefore, from here I will get 180 is equal to 3a. Therefore, 180 upon a is equal to upon 3. Sorry, is equal to a. Therefore, a is equal to 3 6 18 0. This is the value of a. This value of a I will shift. I can, but it's okay. This is the area of triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4 a square. Root 3 upon 4 I will have to write as it is, but a is what I have got over here. A is equal to 60 I have got over here. So over there I will write in place of a 60 and square will come as it is. So what do I get? Area of triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4. 60 square is 3600. I divide this to 1800. The area of equilateral. This is the एक minute. Root 3 upon 4 this is. Sorry my dear student, this is upon 4. So this will be supposing 2. This will be 900. Sorry. 900 my dear students. I am very sorry for this. Area of equilateral 900 root 3 square centimeter. This is 4. I wrote 2 over. That's why I was wondering how come it came so less. Okay, so that's all. Now we go to question number 2. In question number 2, what is happening is that they have given a triangular side walls of a flyover. I will not be able to draw the whole flyover and everything. I hope you are able to see the flyover, something of this sort. They have told the sides of the walls are 122 meter. Now this is actually, I know it's slightly curved, but actually it is hardly any curve. We at a given time we will see that it is a straight line. 22 meter and again 120 meter. This is the triangle there. One triangle over here, one triangle over here, actually speaking. The advertisement yields an earning of 5,000 per meter square per year. So if I take 1 meter square over here, it is going, anybody is going to use 1 meter square over here, he is going to pay 5,000 per meter square per year for a year. A company hired one of its wall, only one wall, not the two walls, only one wall, for 3 months. How much rent did it pay? For that I have to first know what is the area of this whole triangle. First I have to know that area of the whole triangle. Now when it comes to the triangle, A is equal to, supposing 122 meter, B is equal to 22 meter, C is equal to 120 meter. To find the area of triangle by Heron's formula, first I have to find S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2, 122 plus 22 plus 120 upon 2. This will give me 122 plus 22 will give me 144. 144 plus 100 will give me 244. Plus 20 will give me 264 upon 2. That will be 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 2s are. Therefore, S is equal to 132 centimeter. This is the value of S that I get. Sorry, this is meter, 132 meter. Now I will use Heron's formula by Heron's formula, area of triangle and I have to take the square root of this. So area of triangle 132 into S minus A means 132 minus A is 122, 132 minus B 22, again 132 minus C means 120. Of course I will require to write this in the square root. So what I get now over here is 8 area of triangle is equal to 132. Again I have to prepare everybody now. 132 into 132 minus 122. 132 minus 100 will give me 32. 32 minus 22 will give me 10. 132 minus 22. 100 means 32 minus 22. Only 110. It will give me only 10. 32 minus 22 will give me 10. 110 into 132 minus 100. 32. 32 minus 20 will give me 18. No. 2. 12. Only 12. Sorry. Okay. This is 12, and then of course I will require a square root of this. Okay, fine. Now I will have to factorize each and everybody of over here. 132, I will purposely do it over here. 2 6 are 2 6 are 2 3 are 2 3 are 3 11 are 11 1s are 2 2s 1 3 1 11 2 2s 1 3 111. 10 5 into 2 110. 2 5s are 2 5s are 5 11s are 11 1s are means 2 into 5 into 11. Then 12 2 2s and 1 3. This is what is the I have to find the square root. Fine. The area of triangle, this 2 will become 1 2 and get out. 3 has a pair. These 2 3s will become 1 3 and get out. These 2 11s will become 1 11 and get out. These 2 5s will become 1 5 and get out. These 2 2s will become 1 2 and get out. These 2 2s will become 1 2 and get out. So I will get area of triangle. 2 3s are 6, 11s are 66. 66, 5 2s are 10 into 66 will be 660. 660 into 2 2 6 are 12 2 12 1320 square meter will be the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle which has to be colored. Okay, this is the area of the triangle which has to be painted. This is the area that is to be painted. Fine. But now they are telling how much rent he has to pay for 3 months. See, when they have given us the rate, the advertisement yield an earning of 5,000 per meter square per year. For 1 meter square, he is paying rupees 5,000 per year means, but we want it only for 3 months, not for per year. So first we will have to convert it. First we will have to, this one area we will keep it aside now. So here, rate of advertisement is rupees 5,000 for 1 year, per year means 1 year, that is equal to rupees 5,000 for 12 months. Therefore, rate of advertisement for 1 month will be equal to how much? 5,000 divided by 12. This is for 1 month. Therefore, for 3 months, whatever is this 5,000 divided by 12 into 3. This will give you 3, 4s are 12, 4, 1s are 4, 4, 2s are 8, 5s are 20, 0. This is cost of advertisement for 3 months. Rupees 1250 per meter square, for 1 meter square. Therefore, cost of advertisement for given triangle, the area of given triangle is 1320, 1250 into 1320. For 1 meter square it is 1250, and here we have got 1320 meter squares. So it will be 1250 into 1320. This if I multiply, zero will stay over. 5 0s are 0, 5 2s are 10, 15, 16, 5 and the 5, 6 again. Okay. Now again 2 0s are 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2. This is 1 0s are 0, 2 3 1, 0 0 0 0, 6 plus 6 12, 13 14 15, 6 165, 1 lakh 16 lakh 50,000 rupees. This is the cost of advertisement for 3 months. So my dear students, this is how you will be charged 16 lakh 50,000 for 3 months if you are going to advertise on that flyover near your house. Okay my dear students, so in this way we have finished the first exercise 12.1. I hope you all have got this, and I hope you have understood why I must have gone in the not the proper sequence. I have changed the sequence because I wanted you to go in the typical fashion. Okay my dear students, so with this we have finished exercise 12.1. soon we can start with 12.2. actually there is not much of difference in the concepts, we can straight go, but that we will do later. Okay, first you have to solve this exercise 12.1 and post it in the group by day after tomorrow. Okay, that is the homework for Saturday. Thank you. So my dear students, stay home, stay safe, and most importantly stay happy. See you all as soon as possible. Okay my dear students, thank you. Love you all. Take care. Bye.